Let's turn to Texas, where investigators are trying to figure out why a man armed with an assault-style weapon went on a chaotic and deadly shooting rampage in the city of Odessa. Cell phone video shows the suspect speeding down the highway before slamming into patrol cars in that city on Saturday. Officers eventually shot and killed the gunman during a standoff. Police say 7 people were killed, ranging in age from 15 to 57. At least 22 others were hurt in what is at least the 38th mass killing this year. That's a number that includes incidents where more than 3 people have been shot and killed. Our lead national correspondent, David Begnaud, is in Odessa, Texas. David, good morning. What are we learning this morning about the shooter?
Well, there are 2 important reports that we feel like you should know about this morning. One, our colleagues in Dallas report the gunman had been fired from a trucking job here in town right before the shooting started. There's another report this morning from the Odessa newspaper which says the gunman was fired a year ago from another job for arguing and threatening coworkers, and the police were notified in that case. We are at the movie theater here in Odessa, and we're here because this is where the rampage ended. But what police don't know, and they may never know, is was the gunman coming here to continue his rampage? Crowds of people took cover Saturday afternoon, terrorized by the gunfire that erupted around them during the shooting spree.
Oh God, they're shooting right there. Oh, he hits the barrier.
Police say the violence stretched more than 10 miles across 2 different cities in the heart of Texas's oil country.
Let's go, get to the building.
Ethan Baiza was one of the people who ran for safety.
We feared for our lives. It was the scariest moment of my life.
Investigators say the rampage started just after 3 p.m. State troopers tried to pull over a vehicle following reports that a person was driving erratically. The driver opened fire with an assault-style rifle, hitting and wounding a trooper before driving off.
We have an active shooter on the interstate.
For nearly 2 hours, the gunman led police on a high-speed chase while firing at people randomly. He hijacked a mail van at one point, killing 29-year-old Mary Granados, who was on her postal route working.
She was screaming for help.
Mary's twin sister Rosie was on the phone with her when the gunman attacked.
I did my best to go help her, but I couldn't get there on time.
Did she ever say anything to you after you heard the screaming?
I did, because she was already dead.
Police have identified the shooter as 36-year-old Seth Ader. Public records show he was arrested in 2001 for 2 misdemeanors. On Sunday, law enforcement was seen searching a home in Odessa, believed to be connected to him. The shooting occurred less than a month after 22 people were killed at a Walmart in El Paso. Texas Governor Greg Abbott.
We need solutions that will keep guns out of the hands of criminals like the killer here in Odessa, while also ensuring that we safeguard Second Amendment rights.
The governor says he does support strengthening background checks to help address gun violence. But in recent mass shootings here in Texas, including Dallas, Sutherland Springs, El Paso, the gunman obtained the weapon legally. So in that case, stronger background checks may not have prevented them from getting the weapon. Maria Elena, what we don't know is how the gunman in this case got his weapon.
Thank you very much, David.